Hello. Today's February 13th, 2024. I just got done a pretty awesome chess day, but that's sort of besides the point. I guess you could integrate it in with today's theme. I am thinking about, do we really create our own luck? Is it possible? Does it happen? Etc., etc., just posing some qualifiers, because I had a conversation with one of my friends this morning who was just saying, like, life is going too good. Something bad's going to happen. Which, I think a good chunk of us could relate to that. At least I would hope so. It's kind of like it isn't really interesting, and I would consider it a positive feeling to be like, life's going too good right now. Like, something bad's bound to happen. Like, that means life's going good, does it not? But I told him, I was like, probably can't think that way. Probably shouldn't think that way. And I used the cliche to try and comfort him, I guess. And I said, we create our own luck. But I did add in, to an extent, just because, I like to be philosophically accurate as much as I could, even though he's not interested in philosophy to the same degree that I am. But anyways, my friend's been working hard. They've been living smart, doing the right things. And I was like, you're creating your own luck. Life is treating you right, so to speak. But more so, I think you're just doing the right things, and good things come out of that. So I do believe that, to an extent, we do create our own luck. If you're going to, let's take an extreme example, if you're going to be getting blackout drunk every night, like, you're setting yourself up for something bad to come out of it, I personally feel. But here's the but, and this is why I feel it's to an extent, and it's where I'd really welcome any input if you so desire. There are levels to the luck we are able to create for ourselves. I don't think that someone who inherits, an extremely well-endowed estate. Maybe you thought I was going to say something else, huh? But, no, like, someone receives a bunch of money at a certain time in their life, and, you didn't create that luck first and foremost. But not only that, but the potential you now have in a capitalist world. You're receiving capital. Like, I don't want to hear it if you, not to go there, I guess, but you have the ability to now get lucky with a business that you could start with this capital that other people might not be able to start. And that's why, we create our own luck to an extent. Some people don't have a chance to really create their own luck, in my eyes. Because I don't want to just fall into the pull yourself up by your bootstraps mentality. I don't think that can work in every single case. It's a blanket statement. And then this is obviously not to mention the outside forces. Sometimes there legitimately is nothing you can do about something happening. Whether it be a car accident or if someone passes away and all these sorts of things. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. I guess this is probably yet another quick journal. But, I don't know. You could get even deeper and ask if luck even exists at all, because then, you're really starting to pick hairs between if you think the world is predetermined or whether or not we have free will. But I don't know if this has ever been said, but to sort of like amend Descartes and say, I think, therefore I am, perhaps you could say, I think, therefore I am, therefore I have free will. I don't know, this journal would turn into probably way too long, more time than I have right now since I'm about to go to work, but I think there's something in that, adding that third segment to Descartes' famous quote. So let me know what you think about that as well. Now I'm really thinking about it. But yeah, I had a really good chest day. I just went pretty crazy. I didn't have time for cardio. That's my own fault. Didn't create any luck, I guess. And yeah, now I'm headed to work. Today's been pretty busy, but it's definitely not as busy as it has been lately. If you've been watching, I did get a chance to clean out my car. It's still not the greatest in terms of like the dirt on the floor and stuff like that. Why am I exposing myself? But in terms of like just all the stuff, we're in a better spot, and my room's nice and clean. So yeah, I'm getting gas right now. I have 0 miles left in the tank. And then yeah, tomorrow's class. Starting to really, sense the routine coming on for this semester. I never know how I feel about routine. I like structure. I like not necessarily just like coasting through days with like the structure just guiding me roughly along. But I like the structure where it makes me not have as many choices. Just because I'm someone with lots of free time, I don't treat it well. That's really the truth. But at the same time, no structure does sound really good. It sounds like a blast. But yeah, that's probably enough of that. I don't know how long I've been rambling on. I saw, this is probably worth mentioning too, just because it's ridiculous, but on Sunday, Israel bombed the part of the Gaza Strip, the city of Rafah, where they've kind of sent all of the refugees. It's it's like right on the border of Egypt, and they bombed it, and the Gaza Ministry of Health, I believe it's called, said that 100 people died. Which means at least, and I laugh just because it's like, it's surreal. But at least, a couple dozen people died. And, I watched a video about this by Vosh, so, this isn't my journalism, but, no, it's just really sad, and I think we should be spreading the word about things like these, which is why I'm mentioning it now. For what it's worth, Biden's foreign policy has just been pretty disastrous. I think even if you're a hardline liberal, you might be able to agree with that. It gets me shaking my head. So I guess I'll leave you in a somber mood. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday already. The weeks, man. The weeks. Hope you're having a good week so far, and I hope it continues. Go create yourself some luck, I suppose. Peace and love.